Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in the hustle where the guns go blast.
I wanted to be out in the park maybe like an hour, 2 hours ago, but I'm waiting on my cousin and his family, and you know, they're taking some time. So I'm gonna just take this time to just talk, you know what I'm saying? Just to catch y'all up to speed with where I'm at with everything. I don't know where this is going yet. I don't know if I'm gonna do the YouTube thing or the, you know, Instagram, TikTok thing. But regardless of, you know, which platform I'm on, the point of all of this for me is just to get to a place with my content that feels effortless but progressive and in tune with everything else that I'm, you know, trying to do and I'm trying to accomplish. I'm in a really weird place in my life, just being really real. In this moment and for the last few months, I have just felt very disconnected from everything, even from myself. I don't feel very motivated. You know, everybody's always saying like, oh, you're not gonna feel good all the time. You gotta work through the bad days. It's like, are there bad days or are there bad months? Because that's what it's giving. It's not giving bad days, it's giving bad months. Even right now, I feel like I'm making moves for the first time in like a few years. Like the last time I felt like I was really out here making moves was like 2021, 2022. This is the first time since like 2022 that I feel like I have a plan, I have a vision, I have something to aspire to. And even though I have the aha, I can do this thing, or I should do this thing. I bought a website. I'm about to come out with some new t-shirts. I'm about to come out with a new Tigress New York product. It's like all the ideas are coming to me, but I'm not excited. I don't know. I'm just not, I don't feel the way I would normally feel when I have an aha moment or I figure some shit out. And I don't know. It's really bugging me. Like, I'm in therapy, so I have better coping mechanisms, better coping techniques. So I'm powering through it. You know what I'm saying? I'm baby stepping my way through it. I'm just wondering if and when it's ever gonna feel right. You know, there was a point in time where it felt right. Like if I was like, I had the aha moment, I was doing the thing, I had my new collection, I had the money to manufacture the collection, shoot the collection. I don't know. It just, maybe I'm comparing the present too much to the past. I don't know. I've just been in this weird space for a while where I just feel like regressing. Is that the word? I don't know the word. Let me look that up. What does regressing mean? Regress. Yes. Return to a former or less developed state. That's exactly how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. I feel like I'm regressing. In 2021, I started on my weight loss journey. My starting weight was like 375 after the pandemic, and that was my highest weight ever. I remember a time where I was scared to death of being in my 200s, and a time where I was scared as shit of being in my 300s. But getting to 375 was a moment for me, because I'm like, I'm 25 pounds away from 400. And just off realizing I was 375, I was like, oh no, something's gotta give. I gotta change. Like, I gotta do something. And I did. I changed my diet immediately. I changed my little exercise routine. I wasn't working out, but like, I just started being more active. I lost 20 pounds before I decided to hire a personal trainer. With my personal trainer, I lost another 50 pounds. So that altogether was 70 something pounds I lost. In that same year, I reached that 70-pound weight loss, and I felt like I was accomplishing so much. I did the retreat. It was like a designer retreat for HFR at Nike. And just for the rest of that year, I felt like I was riding high. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was at the events with the celebrities. I met Ty Hunter, baby. I met Ty Hunter. If you are a Beyonce, I'm not a Beyonce fan. I'm a Beyonce stan. I was one of those girls in middle school who was arguing with bitches about Ashanti and J-Lo because you don't understand what it was for me meeting Ty Hunter. And not just to meet him, but for him to be complimenting my fit, telling me that my style was off the chain. Girl, I lost the weight. I felt like I was making strides in my career. I felt hella validated that year. I was meeting like-minded people, which that's a whole thing in itself. We'll get to that later. I was making new friends. I was outside. I'm usually in the crib. To be outside that often, unprecedented for me. And then the cherry on top of the fucking sundae was that I snagged my dream apartment on the first. This is my first apartment. And I snagged a dream apartment. So I felt like everything was going so right and so well. And I felt like I had all of these new eyes on me. And as soon as I felt all of these new eyes on me, I started to feel pressured to give everybody something new. Yeah, I did the Candy Crop collection. I had my little bags, my little berets, you know what I'm saying? I did my little video shoot, but what's next? You know what I'm saying? I did all of this before I even met these new people. These new people just meeting me. I don't have nothing new to show them. So then I started making moves too quick, and I started fucking up because I was making moves too quick. I lost out on a lot of money because I was making moves too quick and not the right moves. And from there, it just kind of spiraled. You know what I'm saying? This is my first time having my own place, having to worry about things like rent and electricity, and that got to me. I wasn't making enough money at work. I became consumed with just the cost of everything and feeling like I couldn't do anything. I can't go out. I can't go out with the girls. I can't go on trips. I can't do this. I can't do that because I gotta pay rent. You know what I'm saying? And just from there, I feel like I started to isolate. I started to become this sort of hermit and this sort of little fraction or shell of the person that I was. Naturally, because I'm in the crib more, started gaining weight. And yeah, things got really bad financially for a while. And I feel like I've spent the last year or 2 years really just trying to live up to 2022. I'll admit I still am in a way. I understand now that things are not going to be what they were, but they can be something different. It can be something new. And that's what this is. I'll be honest, I don't have a well executed, thought out plan for what the fuck is gonna happen. I really don't. I got an inkling of a plan. I got a little bit of a pathway, and I'ma just follow it. You know, I'ma just let my intuition lead the way. Something told me to buy this expensive ass camera that I'm talking to y'all on. You know what I'm saying? This shit cost me $800. You feel me? $800 camera's crazy. but something in my spirit told me to purchase it, and that this was going to be a new start, a new era. Not the same exact thing it was before, but better. Yeah, I'm not gonna force myself to go out when I really don't want to, so a lot of y'all are gonna be getting this in the crib content, but I'm gonna make it interesting. I'm gonna take y'all on the journey with me to creating my dream apartment, because not for nothing, I've been here since 2022. It's almost 3 years, if it hasn't been 3 years, and this apartment is still pretty fucking empty. I can do an empty apartment tour right now if I wanted to. It's still pretty empty in here, and it's empty because I haven't been able to settle. I have this feeling like things are too good to be true. This is my apartment. I went through some shit to get this apartment. I pay the bills here. This is my shit. And for some reason, I still don't feel like it's mine. There's a part of me that feels like if I start decorating it and start making it my, like, you know, like really my place. It's my place, but like making it a home for myself. That's something soon after it's gonna come and be like, yep, it's not yours. Like, gotta give it up. So I'm already a picky ass person with very specific types of ideas, but that feeling as well has kept me from decorating my apartment. I live in this big ass apartment. I spend most of the time in my room. I don't even spend time in the living room. Yeah, I spend time in my room, the bathroom, and the sewing room. But I want to change that. In trying to figure out what type of content I wanted to make, I said, you know what? I'm literally just gonna take y'all on a journey with me through my fucking life. Through my life, whatever happens, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take y'all with me. That's gonna be the content. I hope y'all fuck with it. And yeah, let's have some fun today, I guess.